Brandon Bam Bam Rios versus Mike Mile High Alvarado. Mike Alvarado, 34, 23 knockouts, 3 losses, 2 KO defeats. He lost his last 2 fights to Ruslan and Marquez. Then you got Brandon Rios, 32, 23 knockouts, 2 defeats, 1 draw. Won his last fight by DQ, but that was a kind of shady kind of performance, if you ask me. He didn't look that good. And he could have possibly lost that fight if it went to decision. But and then before that, he lost to Manny Pacquiao and lost to Mike Alvarado. And before those 3 fights, he faced Mike Alvarado the first time, and he knocked Mike Alvarado out in the 7th round. And now they're 1-1. Brandon Rios has won 1 fight by knockout. Mike Alvarado has won 1 fight by unanimous decision. And now a 3rd fight, a rubber match, could happen. Brandon Rios, Bam Bam versus High Mile Mike Alvarado 3. Apparently Bob Arum said they're talking about it for next year in January. But then after Canelo fight got canceled December 6th, HBO had a lot of funds that they were putting into the Canelo fight, but since Canelo pulled out of that fight, they got a lot of money, considerable money that's left over that they were saving for that fight, so they could maybe use it for a Rios Alvarado fight, and maybe it could take place December 20th, and it could take place maybe in what was it? The First Bank Center in Bloomfield, Colorado, just outside of Alvarado's hometown of Denver, Colorado. So it'd be on Alvarado's home turf. He did win the last fight, so it does make sense. And Alvarado could bring a big crowd. Rios, he's an all-action fighter too, so it's just a great trilogy so far. And you know the 3rd fight is going to be a great fight. So, yeah, apparently Top Rank and HBO are talking about it because they have significant money left over from the Canelo-Claudio fight they were going to put on, but then Canelo's ankle injury. So, so Bob Arum told that to ESPN that they're talking about it, but they were talking about it for next year in January. That's when they were planning on doing it, but then now they might do it December 20th. So, I definitely want to see this fight. It's all action fight. You know it's going to be a great fight. And who would I go with? It's hard to tell. 50-50 fight. It could go either way. Maybe I'll give the edge to Alvarado. But then again, Alvarado's been taking beatings lately from Ruslan and Marquez. So I don't know where his mind's at. But definitely if those 2 fights didn't happen, I'd be going with Alvarado. But now it's 50-50 because Alvarado's taken a lot of damage lately. And Rios, he took a lot of damage too lately, but not the way Alvarado's been taking hard shots from Marquez and hard shots from Ruslan. But I don't know, 50-50. Maybe I'd go with Alvarado, but it's all I'm going to say. It doesn't matter about my prediction. This is just going to be a good fight. It doesn't have to be no titles on the line, nothing. It's just going to be great boxing. It's just a great night of boxing. Great fight to watch. Both guys their styles are tailor-made for action, for the fan. Like, their styles counteract each other in a beautiful way to make a war. That's what I'm trying to say. So either guy doesn't really have that much of an edge. Each guy does what they do well against each other. So this is a good fight. Rios Alvarado 3 might happen December 20th or in early 2015 in January. And on top of that, there might be Arum said that HBO has agreed to buy the vacant middleweight title belt between Mark Korobrov and Andy Lee, and that could be a part of a December 13 triple header with Timothy Bradley, Chavez, and Herrera, and what's his name? Forget his name right now, but it could be a part of that, a triple header that night. this article I'm reading though and getting this information is a couple days old, but they haven't yet. I guess they haven't. I don't know if they're. I don't think they're putting. Maybe they're not putting it on December 13th though. But in that case, Korobov versus Andy Lee could be on the Rios Alvarado undercard on December 20th if that fight gets made. So, yeah. Anyway, what do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comment section below. All I got to say is get ready for Rios Alvarado 3. It's going to be a great night of boxing.